How will you determine the listing price for my home?
Based on the comps and based on the market.
Yeah, based on the comps, based on the market, based on what plan you want to do. If you're telling me you need to move out of this place tomorrow because you need the money to move into something else immediately, we might have to price this below market value to get it to move quicker.
Yeah.
Like I know it's worth more, but you telling me you don't have 30 to 40 to 60, 80 days to wait for it.
Yeah.
I had a client that she said, I don't care how long this takes. All right, let's price it as high as you want to price it. And we did that.
Right.
And we just waited.
Yeah.
And it just says,
yes, I say this a lot, but I think pricing is your best marketing tool.
Yeah.
And I think people search in certain thresholds. In the lower price points, it's probably 15, 25. As you get higher in price, it becomes 25, 50, sometimes 100, depending how high the price is. And then the other thing is, again, like what you said, it's the seller's appetite. What do they want to do? Do they want to move quick? Because usually there's 3 ways that you can price a home. You can price it at the top of the market or overprice it. You can price it right at fair market value, or you can price it on the low end of fair market value or underprice it. I think that if you're gonna overprice it, you better get ready to sit on the market for a very long time for that one buyer that comes from out of town and sees it and loves it and all this stuff. But you better be ready to we're gonna have to lower this price or else you're just gonna sit there forever and then people are gonna think there's something wrong with your property. If you price it right in line with everything else that's on the market, people are gonna see your home, they're gonna see the home next door, they're gonna see the thing down the block, and you better be positioned well, meaning it's in good condition, it looks great, it has the floor plan people want, all that good stuff, and you'll probably sell it in a decent amount of time. If you go just below that, you're gonna get people that come in and say, wow, this is a good deal, we need to move. So what's gonna happen is that puts you in a position where you might be able to get multiple offers. And guess what? You only need 2 offers for it to be a multiple offer situation. And then that's kind of when people go a little crazy and they might go over ask, they might go significantly over ask if it's a great property. I usually urge clients to either price within the middle of fair market value or on the low end, because I know that if we go out there overpriced, we're gonna sit, the property's gonna get stigmatized, they're gonna get frustrated, they're gonna get mad at me, I'm gonna have to tell them to lower the price, they might fire me, another agent might come.
We've had this conversation yesterday too. All right, Dave's got a little personal with his situation, but yeah, I agree. Like, I don't mind pricing a property high because at the end of the day, I work for you. Like, you tell me what to do, I'll do it. Like, that's our jobs. The only properties I find that price high and sit on the market for a long time and still sell at that price is new construction. Because they started high, they weren't even ready yet. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is that with new construction, the market times are a little different.
That's the only ones I see that do that, because the market times don't really reflect when a property was actually ready. But any other property, if you're 40, 50, 60K over, and you sit there for, let's call it 100 days, even if in the next year you keep that property on the market, say the property is worth $1 million and you priced it at $1,100,000 and no one's buying it, but you keep it on the market for 2 years and now the market's gone up 10%. So now it's worth $1,100,000. Guess what? There's still a stigma attached to your property, because even though it's worth the price it is now, guess what? You've been on the market for almost 2 years.
Yeah, and you should expect a discount. And then the other thing too is that there's usually a holding cost. Every situation's different. It's always situational, but most of the time, they probably spent $100K just holding on to that property. And guess what? Now you're gonna sell it for $1,050,000 if you're lucky, and you just had a loss. We could have done that 2 years ago, and I could have sold it for you, and we could have went to a steak dinner, and you could be in Miami partying on a yacht.
I think buying and selling real estate is probably one of the most stressful things you can do. Like, it's even when you get an offer you wanted at first day, it's still stressful.
Oh yeah.
Because like, oh my God, so what should we do? Should we move? Is this person real?
Yeah, and I think it's important to address some of those situations really, really early, like the first listing presentation. Like, once they've hired you, it's like, okay, well, if I get an offer on this for what we're asking tomorrow, how would you feel about that?
Yeah.
And if they say, great, that would be amazing. When that offer comes in, there's still gonna be that little voice in the back of their head that said, maybe we should have priced it higher.
Every time.
No, this is the perfect scenario. We did it right. This is how we're supposed to do it.
Like, do you want to wait and get a higher offer if you sit on the market 30 more days? Like, there's a buyer for every property. There's a scenario that lines up that you probably could get more for this property, but it's like a Marvel universe. It's so many things happening. Like, dude, time is the biggest factor, I think, when selling real estate.
Oh, yeah, always.
You don't have the time to wait for the market to check. You said you need to get out of here and have your kids go to this new school. Do you have the time to wait for when the market turns? If you do, then just hold it and pay the holding costs.
Yeah, and those are two things that are usually opposing. If people want to move very quickly, you shouldn't be priced at the absolute top of the market. If you want to move quickly, you got to price it right. You don't have the benefit of time to sit and wait around for that buyer that's going to come in and miraculously give you what you want.
Because I think it's a new buyer every 4 months. Every 3 to 4 months, it's a new group of people kind of coming in, every quarter. So yeah, I think the longer you wait, there's a new crop of people, but the market time changes and keeps going, and it changes perspective, what they think about your property. Even if they've never seen it. They go, oh, this one's on the market, been on there for 200 days, JP.
What's wrong with that one?
That's every time. No one goes, this one's perfect. Like, they never lead with that. So I think it's important to price your property well.